Have you ever wanted to get rich quick? I know you have. You see those YouTube ads and wonder if you're the one who's going to strike gold and make it big. Today, I'm going to share a get rich quick scheme that has been working for everyone, and it's not exactly a secret. You can invest in it today.
Welcome to this momentous day, because today marks the start of a brand new journey for you, for me, for all of us. I'm glad you could join us because today we are launching a brand new digital currency.
I was sent this video by a fan of the channel a couple of days ago and decided to look into this new digital currency. The way to get rich in 2021 is to be an influencer, pitch a new meme coin, and promote it as a way to invest in a DeFi, blockchain, Ethereum-based deflationary coin going to the moon investment. Did I get enough buzzwords in my pitch?
The currency's name? Million Token. And so Million Token is literally $1 million opportunity. I'm putting $1 million of my own money into this to get us started, but this coin can skyrocket in price. It can take us to the moon.
This guy's channel name is Tech Lead, as he used to be a tech lead in software development for Google and Facebook. He has over 1.1 million subscribers as of recording and decided to create an experiment to see if he can create a cryptocurrency that will have a $100 million market cap. It seems innocent on the surface, but let's dig deeper. He presents this coin as an opportunity, which is interesting wording. He doesn't say it's an investment. An investment is something you put money into with the expectation of a return. This is something you put money into with the expectation of a big return. Can you spot the difference?
But this coin can skyrocket in price. It can take us to the moon.
To the moon is definitely the tagline for all of these Ponzi scheme coins. What Tech Lead probably realized as an ex-Google, ex-Facebook tech lead who's pretty intelligent is that you just need to create a coin, claim it's going to the moon, and then make millions. Yeah, I'm not joking. Making millions of dollars in a couple of days is entirely possible with these coins.
So what is Million Token? What's the concept? Well, it's like this. Million Token is much like a stable coin. One token equals $1 minimum. But here's the thing. Unlike a normal stablecoin where the supply changes and fluctuates to maintain the pegged value, for Million Token, the supply is fixed. There's only 1 million tokens total worldwide. No more can ever be created as guaranteed by the smart contract code.
It's a fascinating experiment. He's basically trying to see if a fixed supply coin can be promoted enough to reach a market cap of $100 million from a starting point of $1 million. His thinking is that the fixed supply will create enough demand for everyone to get rich.
And so the tokens start at an initial minimum base value of one token equals $1. But the value can actually rise higher than that because there's only a total limited fixed supply of 1 million tokens total. No more can ever be created.
In theory, this experiment sounds like a bulletproof system. It's not an investment, it's an opportunity experiment. If you make $1 million from this, it's an investment. If you lose money, it was just an experiment. I hope that was enough of a disclaimer to keep the SEC off my back.
But at the start, there may be 1,000 people, each of whom want 1,000 tokens at $1 each. That's a $1 million market cap for all of the coins in existence. But if, for example, there's 2,000 people who now want the coins, and there's increased demand for this limited supply of coins, then by market dynamics, tokenomics, the value of the coins should rise to $2 each. And so the total market cap of the coins becomes 2 million.
In theory, fixed supply coins seem like a no-brainer to invest in. As more people put their money into the coin, the value rises. Since there's only so many coins when someone owns one, as demand rises, their money can grow exponentially.
And so then we could get to 5 million, $10 million market cap, 100 million, $1 billion market cap. I mean, the moon is the limit here. This could make all of us rich if we all work together and promote this coin.
Have you caught on by now? In the previous clip, he said if demand stays high and more people invest in the coin, then the value rises simply because there's no more supply being created. Are you catching on now? We'll all get together and start promoting this coin as a way to get rich, and as long as more people want the coin for a higher price, we'll make our money. So we just need to recruit more people to invest.
But like cryptocurrencies, it has unlimited upside. And so we did it. We did it, you guys. It's marvelous. This is genius.
What's driving a lot of these meme coin projects is the idea of unlimited upside. It's truly a way to get rich quick. There's only one caveat. You have to be the sucker before the final sucker, meaning as long as there is someone after you who is willing to pay $1 more for a coin, which allows you to sell, then you're good. All of these coins that don't have a project or any utility follow the greater fool theory, which argues that prices go up because people are able to sell overpriced securities to a greater fool, whether or not they are overvalued. The only way you make money is if you're able to sell before the peak and there's a greater fool standing behind you. That is, of course, until there are no greater fools left. This is the catch with all of these coins or currencies or whatever they're trying to be called. As long as there's a greater fool after you, you're going to make a lot of money. But if you're the greater fool and there's no one behind you, say goodbye to your money.
We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon, that's right. I mean, we're going to be rich, you guys. I don't see how we cannot be rich. This is it. Millionaires, all of us. I mean, this is the key. This was it. It was just that easy. It's like magic.
TechLead has a dry, satirical sense of humor that goes over people's heads, so I'm not trying to clip him out of context here, but he's certainly an influencer, and I think it's his responsibility to not make this seem like a no-brainer opportunity. I feel bad for the people who invest in crypto and take that whole investment world seriously because it's become an absolute joke, in my opinion. All of the influencers promoting Ponzi schemes, which is what these coins are, aren't facing any repercussions and are making a lot of money. And to people like me on the outside, none of this crypto space seems legit anymore. Are there any actual projects? Is there any utility to any of these get-rich-quick schemes, or are they all just pump and dumps? I know there are a few, and there's going to be some awesome projects in crypto, but what's the ratio now? 10% good to 90% bad?
Over time, as the price rises due to popularity and usage and demand for this coin by more and more people, then the value, that liquidity pool, is not even backed by me anymore, because the price that I'm willing to buy at $1 is going to be lower than the price that other people would be willing to buy at. And so there would just be more and more liquidity. It would be theoretically impossible for me to even attempt a rug pull at that point.
I don't get the vibe that TechLead was trying to rug pull with this project, which is certainly becoming more common in the crypto space. Even though this project has all of the signs of a rug pull by the creator, I haven't seen any proof or reason to believe he has. What has happened is he's created a full-on quasi-Ponzi scheme with this project, even if his intentions weren't that. I don't know how else to see this project. There's no utility of this investment. There's no sign of there ever being an actual project or utility. Everyone investing is hoping to get rich, and they only get rich if someone after them pays more than they paid. How is that not a Ponzi scheme?
What if, for example, earlier than that, I wanted to try to pull a stunt like that, some exit scam? Well, you have to think about, would I be willing to put my reputation on the line? Would I risk my business? Would I risk getting sued, being taken to court by a bunch of angry people? Or probably not. Not for this amount of money. It's not enough for me to have to do that.
It's easy to track his wallet and see that he hasn't created a rug pull, nor has he done anything indicating that he massively sold off his coins after pumping the token. But it doesn't change the fact that a Ponzi scheme has been created, and the only way for people to make money is to find the next sucker, and it gets ugly when there's no more greater fools.
And so, there you have it. Million Token. This is it, you guys. We're going to the moon. We're really going. So check it out over at milliontoken.org.
Million Token has made the initial investors a lot of money. You can't compete against these kinds of gains. Just 2 days ago, TechLead retweeted this tweet from Million Token Twitter. Ranked #1 crypto today is Million, plus 119.4% in 24 hours. This project is still so early, think about it. Just now, TechLead tweeted ranked #1 crypto, #Million Token on Uniswap has just gone parabolic, plus 211%, $80 million volume, plus 20% holder growth overnight, escape velocity, see you at $1,000. What's funny to me about these meme coins is that I look like an idiot pointing out an obvious greater fool scheme. People are making money buying these coins on the way up while I'm on the sidelines missing out. These are crazy returns in such a short amount of time that it actually is a get-rich-quick scheme that works. It works until it doesn't. TechLead tweeted this at the beginning of the project. #Million Token is basically unstoppable at this point. I only have 15% of the coins. It's a community-driven project now, and I'm targeting minimum $100+ million valuation. I think we can easily get there this year. You don't need anyone's permission, so do your part and share. These coins have to be constantly promoted in order to keep demand high enough so that the rug pull just keeps getting pushed down the road. This one works because TechLead has a large following and is able to command a lot of initial attention to the the coin. With the surge in artificial value, everyone feels like it's their chance to become a millionaire overnight.
And so that is the fundamental basis for Million. So this project, if ever there were a crypto moonshot for 2021, I think this is it.
What becomes dangerous about these crypto coin Ponzi schemes is that the future losses grow as the coin grows, meaning as more and more people invest into the coin, driving the price higher and higher, the losses mount as the inevitable crash gets bigger and bigger. When the coin is exciting and new and everyone's talking about their investment being up 120% in 4 days, the coin seems like a no-brainer. But there always needs to be a greater fool. And with coins like this, TechLead has to always be promoting the coin or else demand will crater.
And you know, you guys, I see you out there. Yeah, I see you making those trades, putting in those sell orders. Shame on you, scalping for 10%, 20%, 30% gains.
Those of you getting in just to pump and dump, shame on you. Coins like this can't afford to have people selling. Once momentum turns the other way, everyone tries to get out and rushes to the exit. From the outsider's perspective, all of these meme coins hit a peak and then crash quickly. When the bottom falls out, the coin will drop 50% overnight. Momentum works for these Ponzi scheme coins on the way up. People are tweeting that they doubled their money in a week. I'm up 126% in 2 weeks. I made $500 in 1 day. But it's a double-edged sword because whenever the peak is reached and the people start selling, momentum works against you. And then the community of that coin hopes for the next big tweet storm, positive news cycle, or promotion by the creator to maybe get enough momentum to start back again.
I wanted to talk about the number one cryptocurrency this week actually on Uniswap, which is the Million token. Cryptocurrency up an astounding 37% just in the past 24 hours and a crazy 1000% gains in the past week.
I think this coin is actually going to continue rising in price. I wouldn't be surprised if this run lasts for another couple of months and a lot of people make money. The same thing happened with other meme coins where they had a good run of profit. News articles began coming out about the rapid price increase and then more people jumped in. It just means that the inevitable losses become greater when you can't find a greater fool after you.
And so when you assemble this Million army and everybody is enthusiastic about the coin and they're sharing it on their socials with their friends and their friends' friends, and it's this decentralized group of people working 24/7, I mean, this could be unstoppable.
I don't understand the concept of community with these meme coins. I think they exist for everyone who's still holding to keep pumping the idea of holding because deep down everyone knows there's no real value with the coin. Their money is only as safe as everyone else holding. If the music stops and everyone wants to sell, everyone loses their money, so everyone in the community is pumping out daily memes about holding and making sure everyone knows not to sell. The crypto communities of these coins are actually all playing game theory with each other. If you sell and everyone else holds, you walk away with your profits. If you hold and everyone else sells, you lose all of your money. If everyone sells, everyone loses their money. Everyone is incentivized to keep promoting the idea of holding, even though they really should be focused on selling right before everyone else does.
And you have to consider a lot of the other YouTubers and influencers in this space, they're really just selling you a dream. They're selling you the hope of making life-changing money really fast, a way to get rich quick. They're hoping that you're going to stick around, listen to their spiel, listen to their advertisers and sponsors who are going to try to sell you tickets to the moon. My own money into this to get us started, but this coin can skyrocket in price. It can take us to the moon.
This entire coin and project is ironic as TechLead has shifted his content into pure crypto the past couple of months after being known for programming, coding, and tech. He spent a few weeks detailing crypto scams, why Bitcoin was going to zero, and why he sold all of his crypto. Then, all of a sudden, he creates his own crypto.
You know what the crypto industry really is? It's legalized gambling, isn't it? Where anybody can go in and make a highly speculative bet where maybe they can double their money or it can go to zero. It really preys on the economic desperation of people out there who have lost their jobs from the pandemic and are desperate to try to make life-changing money in order to secure their current lifestyles. And so everybody's out there looking for the next get-rich-quick scheme, whereas more often than not, it's the house that wins.
This video was put out about a week before he created Million token, a coin that is literally a get-rich-quick experiment so that everyone can become a millionaire. Notice I said experiment, not investment. The massive fallacy being broken here is that everyone investing in these meme coins thinks value can be created out of thin air. Yes, a lot of people investing into a coin will drive the price higher, and theoretically, everyone can become a millionaire overnight. It's accurate, but it's a millionaire on paper. You don't become a millionaire until you sell your position. The problem is that if everyone wanted to sell their position, they would soon realize that the money on their app dashboard is not money in their pocket. What's going to happen with this coin is he's going to consistently and strategically keep pumping the coin by making videos about it. The videos will have a clickbait title about the next big crypto coin that will 10x or the coin he bought with $1 million in hopes that the more attention paid to the coin will keep the price artificially inflated. This coin will have its run, some people will make money, but the losses are going to be brutal for the people participating in the experiment when they are no longer able to find a greater fool. Or maybe I'm the only idiot here who's missing out on 100% returns in a week. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll consider buying some Million token. Thanks for watching.